Y'all, we are doing another fabulous one sheet wonder gift. Hi everyone, it's Sherry. I hope that you are having a wonderful day. That's right, budget friendly gift giving. Stay tuned. Welcome to my channel, friends. I am so glad that you are here. We're doing it again today. I'm going to show you another beautiful but economical gift idea for any season, any reason, anyone. I'm theming mine for Christmas, but you can do this for anyone. And the crafting that we're doing on these one sheet wonder projects is not going to break the bank. I'm going to flip to my overhead camera so that you can see what I'm talking about. But y'all know what time it is. It's time to make it. All right, y'all, so here's the beautiful paper that we're going to be using for today's project. It is a double-sided, medium weight decorative cardstock. A medium weight to heavyweight is going to work best for this project because you want a little bit of the sturdiness that comes with those particular weights. Because we're going to be making another fabulous gift. What we're doing with this series, y'all, we're making one sheet wonder gifts, and we're making it very, very inexpensively. We're going to take one beautiful 12 by 12 sheet and turn it into something fabulous, which is exactly what I have here. So when finished, what I have here is a box that measures approximately 4 by 4 1/8 and is 2 inches deep. And this is a really fun little box because what would ordinarily be the lid is on the bottom. And I wanted it that way because of what I have inside. I'm going to remove the lid so that you can see what I have in this box. So let's just take off the large lid because what I have 2 beautiful mini candles in this box. Candles make a nice little gift. This would make a great little stocking stuffer, a great Secret Santa gift, a great gift for the hostess of a party that you might be going to, or a great little anytime gift. So you can see that we have our candles here in what would ordinarily be our lid. And then we have this piece, which ordinarily would be the box, but this time we're making it the lid. So I'm going to show you just how easy it is to take one piece of 12 by 12 and make this. And then we're going to fill it with candles that I picked up at the Dollar Tree for $1.25. I'm only using 2 of these, so I'm spending approximately 83 cents on my candles. And I bought this paper on clearance, so I'm estimating $1.50. Then I added in some crinkle seam binding. That's not even a penny's worth of crinkle seam binding in this box. So I am just going to maneuver this back on and try to get all of my crinkle seam binding to stay inside. If not, I'll go back and fix it. And you can see how beautiful that is. So let's take our 12 by 12 piece, and we need to make a cut. So I am going to flip it to trimmer mode, and I am going to move this over to 7 inches and cut. So this piece is 7 by 12. Then I'm going to take this piece and we're going to cut it at 4 5/8. And then you're going to have this little slip here left over, and you can use it on the project if you like. I think I'm going to save it and just see how it looks on the project. I might not use it, but we'll see. So let's go ahead and score our pieces. On the 7 by 12 inch piece, on the 7 inch side, we're going to score at 1.5. Rotate it to the opposite 7 inch side and score at 1.5. And we're going to score at 1 and at 5. Rotate it to the opposite 12 inch side and score at 1 and at 5. So now we'll take the 4 5/8 by 12 inch piece, and I forgot one more cut. We're going to cut this on the 12 inch side to 9 1/8. So the piece that you'll be working with will be 9 1/8 by 4 5/8. So on the 9 1/8 side, let's score at 1 1/4 and at 2 1/2. Then we're going to rotate it to the opposite 9 1/8 inch side, score at 1 1/4 and at 2 1/2. Then we'll turn it to the 4 5/8 inch side, and we're going to score at 1 1/4. Rotate it to the opposite 4 5/8 inch side and score at 1 1/4. So now we can fold and burnish all of our scores. And I think I'm going to fold this in this direction because I want this to be the outside. And you don't have to have a double-sided paper to work this project. I just like to use a double-sided paper on projects such as this one because then I have that contrasting look that I can work with. So I am just folding and burnishing all of my scores. All right, so now that we have all of our scores folded and burnished, I'm going to bring in my glue and my finger blade, because what I'm going to do is right here in the center, I am going to free the tabs here by going up to the score mark and dragging straight down the middle of that score mark. And I'll do it on this side as well. Then I'm just going to angle this a little bit. And you can see what I mean by angling it. And then I'm going to reduce it. And we'll do the same thing on this side. So let's go up to the score mark, drag straight down the middle, and then we'll angle. And then we'll reduce. So now that we have our piece like this, here at the top on both sides of my score mark, I am just going to angle like that. And then I'll do the same thing over here. Let's just angle. And now on this end, I'm going to take all of these pieces and glue them down. Now the reason why I angled before I fold over is because I needed to eliminate some of the bulk that would be there if I folded over one continuous piece. So that is why I made those angle cuts in between. So I'm just going to fold over, take my big old spatula, and get that stuck. And now when I try to fold, I don't have that bulkiness that two pieces folded together would give me. So now we're going to put this box together, and it's going to be just a little bit different because side pieces normally match this part of the box, the base of the box. This time they're 1/2 inch smaller. So when you put your box together, you're going to be putting it together by joining this piece right here, and then we'll take this piece and we'll match it like this. And you can see that it doesn't go all the way across. That is exactly how this box is supposed to work because we did make this side piece just a little bit smaller. So I'm going to go ahead and place my glue on this piece. Place a little bit of glue here, and then I'll take it and I'm going to match it with the bottom. So I'll run my finger along the bottom to make sure that it's nice and even. Then I can place it on its side, go in, and let's get that stuck. I'll do the same thing over here. We'll add our glue right here, and then I'll add some glue here. We're going to take this piece and we're going to stick it by matching it along the bottom. And when I think it's even, I'll just go in that stuck. So now my piece looks like this. I'm going to take the center piece right here and add some glue and just fold it over right now, but we are not going to fold these over just yet. So now we're going to take our box. I'll add some glue here, here, and here, and then we're simply going to take it and match it like this, getting the top even, and then we'll be able to fold this piece in. So let's go ahead, add our glue here. I'll add a little bit of glue here. We don't have to use a whole lot. I'm going to fold this back because we're not adding any glue to it yet. Place glue there. And then I'll take it. And I want it to be aligned at the top, and that looks pretty good. So now I can take my glue, place it on this piece, and fold it over. And now I'll just go in, get everything nice and stuck, and we'll do the same thing over here. So I'll place some glue right there, a little bit here, and some glue here up to this point, and then we'll fold over, getting the tops nice and even. And then I'll add my glue to this piece and fold over. And now I can go in, get everything nice and stuck. And y'all, we have a beautiful box top. So we're going to bring in this piece, and this time we'll have two scores. We'll have a score here and a score here, a score here and a score here. And we're going to go up to the second score mark and cut straight down like that. Then I'll just reduce this piece and reduce this piece. And now I'll angle, and I'll angle, and there's my piece. I'm also going to angle this piece just a little bit so that folding it over will be nice and easy. So on this side, we're going to do the same thing. Let's go up to that second score mark and drag straight down the middle. Same thing over here. Go to the second score mark and drag straight down the middle. Then I'll reduce this, angle, angle. And then I'll do the same thing here, just a slight angle and a slight angle on this side. So now we're ready to put this together, and the way that we put it together is we're going to take these two pieces, add some glue, fold them up, and then we fold this over. So let's take some glue, put our glue there, glue there. We'll take this piece, and we're just going to make sure that when we put it together, our corners are nice, tight, and crisp. And we'll do the same thing on this side. And now I can take my glue, add my glue here, and just fold over. Go in with my big old spatula and start working that stick. paper that I'm using has somewhat of a waxy coating on it, so I have to work the stick of the glue. And speaking of glue, if you like Reptile adhesive, now is the time to start placing your order as we get closer to the colder months. Reptile does not ship when freezing conditions exist, so make sure that if you like Reptile adhesive, you go ahead and place your order now, or you make a reminder to yourself to place your order so you won't be caught without our favorite glue during the winter time. So I'm just going to take this piece and join it, getting my corners nice, tight, and crisp. And then I'll do the same thing over here. Go in, stick that just a little bit. Now I'll take my glue, add my glue, and just fold over. And so now we can take this piece and we can put it on like this. So I'm going to grab a couple of my candles and some of my little pop dots, because that's what I'm using to hold the candles in place. I'll put 2 pop dots here and 2 pop dots here. So I'll peel away the backer sheets from the pop dots. We'll take one and put it right there. And see how that sticks? And we'll take the other one and we'll put it right there. Now my candles are apple cinnamon scented, so they'll give off a very nice fragrance, and they even smell good. So we know that these are going to burn in your home with a beautiful, beautiful fragrance. As always, just be careful when you're using flame lit candles, and make sure you burn them in an area that is not close to anything. So now I'm going to take my shredded paper. We don't need a whole lot, and I'm just going to work it in like this. And now we can take our lid and work it into position like this. Then I'm going to take this piece on earth, piece of cardboard ephemera, add some pop dots. So I'm going to take this and we're just going to put it right here. Now, I just thought of a really good way to use these. If you want to seal this, and I'm going to do that with this one so that you can see exactly what I'm doing. I've added some glue to this little strip. I'm going to take this piece and we're going to glue it right here. And then I'm just going to fold it over like a nice little tight belly band, but this time it's going to be very, very tight. And I'm going to add some glue, and we're going to pull this very tight, and that way we have sealed it. And if you're selling these at a craft fair, go ahead and have one unsealed so that the people buying your items can see exactly what they're getting. But using that piece of scrap is a really cool way to seal your craft. And I'm going to add a couple of enamel dots on both sides just to give it a more decorative look to this. So let's have another look at what we made today. We made this really beautiful 4 by 4 1/8 by 2-inch holder for candles. So this one is sealed, and I'll be giving it as a gift because it is sealed. But this one is unsealed so that you can see what we have on the inside. Gifts don't always have to be over the top. Sometimes a little "I'm thinking about you" is all that you need. And I think that this is a beautiful way to say I am thinking about you. Another fabulous one sheet wonder craft and we added candles to it. So y'all, I hope that you have enjoyed this craft, and I hope that you are enjoying this One Sheet Wonder series. If you are, please hit the like button. If you're not a subscriber to my channel, all day, every day, this is what we do, and this is how we do it. And I would love to have you subscribe. So make sure you hit the subscribe button and hit the notification bell so that you'll know when I upload a new video. As always, my friends, please be safe, be kind, and be the reason someone smiles today. Happy crafting, and we'll chat later. Bye.